like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Righty-roo. Hello, ladies and gentlefish. We are back after a short hiatus. Oh, hello, Lizzie Bell. Thank you for the resub. 2 whole months. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope we're happy. Sorry I haven't been streaming over the weekend and yesterday. Things have gotten a little crazy in Artist World. But we are back today for... I want to separate one of these. We don't want to separate this one. Why are you not going to let me move one of these? There should be a way to, like, split the stack. Just don't know what it is. No. Alright, anyway. There has been lots of work. This is very true. And that has been difficult and frustrating. But money is useful for lots of things.
Unfortunately, it is.
Oh, they have updated things. That's good. Actually, I will have a look. This trader will buy things, certain things, for higher amounts. Good to know. There's been updates to the game, by the way. We're playing Book of Travels. Hey! Oh, my face isn't there. Why is my face not there? Oh. Game, come on. Well, computer, come on. Deactivate and reactivate. Hey! It's alive. Alright, let's log back into the game. You don't need to know about my Malwarebytes update. Oh, come on, computer. Killing me. Alright, so we are playing Book of Travels today, just for the chill vibes, post a long week of working, and...
Literally had 1 day of work this week.
I know, it's already been a long week. And post sort of general frustrations with everything. I'm just gonna double check that no one else has been talking. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one up as opposed to... Thank you, Lizzie Bell. And words are hard.
They are.
So we've been doing our Drawtober stuff. We've been doing, I've been working, doing teaching work, which is tiring. It's also a particularly difficult job that I'm doing at the moment. But that is about to finish up. We've got 2 weeks, so this week and next week, and then I've got a little bit of a break, so I'll be able to focus on streaming a little bit more, which will be lovely. And in the meantime, we're just gonna struggle our way through all this stuff. So, being Spooktober, and being that I am in love with this game, we're gonna continue on playing Book of Travels. We're hunting wolves and spirits today. So we're gonna go and do that for a bit. I'm just gonna go through town and see if we can trade with some people, and then afterwards we're going to, like, later on. Hopefully not too late though, because it's almost 9 o'clock now. We're going to do a little bit of art, and then that's going to be the end of the stream. So, just a chill one today. Thank you all for joining me. And let's go have some fun. So I'm going to start by making an offering at the shrine here. I'm actually at this shrine because I was doing some work over the weekend on my tattoo stuff for Drawtober. Let's offer this story. I think that'll do. I feel blessed. What did I get? Blessed. Just an inner light. Cool. I'll be inner lit. I'll be lit from the inside, as the kids would say. So lit. Oh, I'm a fool. Yeah. Ancient knot and something I don't have. Okay, we can come back and get things for that. Sturdy rope. I need a cane of high value, I believe. So, I do have a cane in here. Don't know if it's of high enough value, though. That's my shiv. There we go. Cane. I don't think this one is actually high enough trade value to be counted. No, it is. Perfect. Alright, so I just need one more thing that I don't have. What is the one thing I don't have? Tell me. A chunk of jade. The trinket seller that just fucking wandered off is probably the one that I can buy a chunk of jade from. Damn it. I'm trying to get, like, high-end gear. Mechanists. Damn it. They've left. They've left already. Shit. Anyway. So that's the thing. We've got almost all the things we need for that, which is good. Young Weaver? Do I want to talk to the Young Weaver? I do. Yeah, we're just having a chill. We're exploring. We're seeing things. If anybody wants to see anything in particular, or have something in particular done in the game, or something explained, let me know. I'm going to assume that the people who are watching me play have seen me play this before a couple of times, because I have definitely done that. Hey Tia, what's up?
Nature cares not for politics.
So I think... I think it's this that we need, the chunk of jade. So we'll just buy one of those, because that's fine. We can afford that. I don't particularly want to overpay for this, but I think I'm going to have to. Unless I do Bitzer. There we go. That'll do. Alright, let's run back. Let's see if we can get this cane. Talk to the cane master. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we're going to give them a chunk of jade, some sturdy hemp rope, and a cane of Bartelroa. And they're going to give us a sturdy jade tipped cane. Hey, hey. Alright, so we can do that multiple times, it looks like. But we now have this funky cane, which is worth a fuck ton, which is great. So maybe that's a way to make money in this game, or trade value in this game, is just to chuck things at these people. But it gives us 2 ward and a whole bunch of speed, which is way more than our rod with knot. So we're gonna hold that instead. Should now be significantly faster. I mean, it's not significantly, but I have noticed a slight increase in our speed, so that's something, I guess. So the things I would want from this is probably the vestment or the wool ring. So let's have a look at what we've currently got. 2 speed and a ward is actually probably better, so we're going to keep that. And then the ring, we've got 1 for spirituality, we've got 1 for wherever the hell it is. 1 for mechanics. Basically, I want a ring for each type. Nope. This is what happens when you have too many pockets. Too many places for things to go. Okay, so we don't have a ring for mechanics yet. Or physicality yet. So we will get one. I think. That's not a bad idea. Is that an ancient knot? It is not. Alright, so we're going to purchase this. 62. Oh. No, I don't want to cancel trade. There we go. We still ended up coming out on top for that, I think. So, things we need to get at some point. We need to pick up an instrument. I think I'm going to try and pick up an instrument from Reza, who is the witchy, vibey person. And we need to get a pipe. No idea where you get a pipe from, so that will be an adventure. But for now, we're going to talk to these tea sellers in here. I'm just enjoying myself a little tea as well, which is nice. Although I am now empty, so.
I just finished my tea.
Oh, love her.
It's now cold tea.
For those who are wondering why I'm mashing my way through the dialogue, it's because I've talked to these people about 100 times now, in this town in particular. So I don't actually need to talk to them, but it gets you experience to talk to them, and I'm trying to level myself up. Hey, fulcrum seeds. That's handy. Yes, so my name is Tef Vahan. That's my character. I'm level 7. I'm a third of the way through. I only have 2 life battles at the moment because we got attacked and lost. My spirituality is currently a 4, but I can get it up super, super high. My mechanics is only a 1 at the moment. I'm not sure why that is exactly, but we can figure that out. My force is a 4, which isn't great. My ward is a 9, which is pretty good. My speed is 11, which is awesome. And my burden is 13, which is awful. I am currently cursed. Which makes...
There's a story behind that one.
There is a story, there's quite a story behind that. You can check out my other VODs if you want to find out what that's about. But yeah, so I am pretty well behind, unfortunately. Effect negative 0.35, but it doesn't tell me what. Oh, soups up mana energy recovery. Okay. Adds 2 force. We've got 2 force 1, so that's fine. Is that everybody we need to talk to in here? Yep. Alright, let's just hit the road. We're going to go down this way in case there is a traveling market. And then loop back around, I think. Don't show me tutorials anymore. Yeah, so they've recently updated this game. They've added a few extra things, which is fun. But, like I said, I've been playing for a little while, so my character's pretty high level, relatively speaking. And we've already started doing quite a fair bit of stuff. Which means... You know, I'm going to skip over some dialogue and some things that I've read 100 times already and don't need to read again. But I still need the experience, so I'm still going to talk to the people. It's not particularly good in a roleplay sense, I guess. Hey, Kaiju. Thanks for the resub. Super appreciated. 2 months. Very, very awesome. Very, very appreciated. There should be a bee swarm command if you type !" bee swarm all in one word. And let's see if it works.
!! bee swarm.
Yeah. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be... Aww.
That's fucking disappointing.
Rude! Alright, I'm gonna put it in myself. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that. Because apparently, Streamlabs doesn't have access to my... So close, there you go. Doesn't have access to my... Wait a minute. Where is... Oh, there they are. They just took a minute. They're just slow. Ah, so many bees! Oh, bees! Oh, it's awesome.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, we're silly. Yeah, that was essentially the idea, that the bot would spam the bees. And I was hoping that because it is owned by my channel, like relatively speaking, that it's linked to my channel, that it should have access to my emotes, and so anybody could spam bees at any point in time. There is a cooldown on it, so like people can't just spam it endlessly. But it was a way to give non-subscribers access to the emote temporarily, if they wanted to join in on something exciting like a raid or a subscription gift, things like that. But apparently we can't do that because the bot can't use my emotes, which is fucking rude. Oh, that's so pretty. Check that out. There is reflection now in the water. This game is just fucking ridiculously pretty and I love it. It's too good of a game. Too good. Yeah, I thought so, Coach. I'm just gonna... Wait a second, after I've done this. Cinnabar and carbon. Cool. Those are new things in this game. Alright, I'm going to jump us back, there we go, to the Streamlabs. Lizzie Bell, if I miss a thing, please do tell me. Because the game had a weird thing. Oh no, Discord. There you go. If anybody wants to join the Discord, you are most welcome to, ladies and gentlefish. Join us for ridiculous stories and drinking and other...
What's a May-May?
What's a May-May? You don't know what a May-May is? Kaiju, are you old? Come on, get with the kids. Have you never seen the Donald Ducks or do the whip and the nays? What's another one? How dare Lizzie Bell! Oh, I felt that.
But I think you're funny. It's just that a lot of people probably wouldn't find that as funny as we do.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, we're old.
We are old, that's true.
Exactly, Kaiju. Solid May-May. Look at that. You're hip. You're young. That's a spicy bird. It sure is. I need some aloe vera.
I can offer you tea.
Tea will do.
I'll make you some tea.
Hot tea to put on my burn. That's
It's got
solid medical advice.
It's got milk. It'll help with a burn if it's in your mouth.
He needs some milk.
No, because you're having oat milk, actually.
That's another...
Oat milk will not do the same thing.
It won't. But that was another... May-May. For the hip kids
You're
out
so
there.
hip and young. And also clearly a teacher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm extra speedy. So we are hunting wolves and spirits out here at the moment. So I'm sort of hoping that there's like... baddies? This area in particular has bandit activity. There you go, there's 2 of them right now. There's a ruffian, and a condescending person, and another ruffian.
Condescending person?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Amazing.
It's adorable. This game is adorable.
So they just mansplained here.
Yeah, pretty much. But these people occasionally have wolves, and we need to kill one so we can get a wolf fang, so that we can remove our curse. We also need to kill a shade again, because after having gone all the way around the fucking map to kill a shade, and doing so, we then decided to trade our shade soul dust thing to someone else. Because they were going to give us some good shit for it. Now, there was a trader here last time. Ooh, are you insecure, gang member? You don't have a red thing, so I'm going to talk to you and hope this doesn't go terribly. Thank you for talking to me. In order to get to a higher rank in my gang, I have to learn the sword. But I do not have the courage to fight someone for real. Can you duel me? I just need the practice. Yeah. I can duel you, buddy. Hey, I won the duel against the insecure gang member, but I got 2 thankful knots for it. Can I heal you? I'll never learn how to wave a sword properly. Sigh, thanks all the same. There we go. We did a good deed for a gang member.
Congratulations.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that, but... what's our force at currently? 6. Cool. 6 and 9. Oh, that's because we've got our staff, our fancy new staff. He's being a weirdo.
Just because I'm walking up while I wait for the kettle.
Yeah. Tonight's stream is sponsored by Lizzie Bell. She's definitely human.
I'm not your only sponsor now. You have subscribers. Although
I do have
pay for some of them
subscribers.
as well.
You pay for quite a few of them. What's that? Well, you also reassured his insecurity, so it's a win? Yeah, I think so. If he thinks he can't do it, then I've saved other people from having to fight them? Question mark? Hey, self-care, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you have eaten enough. Make sure you are hydrated. Make sure you are happy. Make sure that you get enough rest.
I definitely have breast.
Yep, get enough breasts.
I think I've got enough for the both of us.
You sure do. But if you are so inclined as to have breasts, feel free to get them. We are pro people living their best life and having the body that most embodies who they are. This is a pro LGBT stream.
I would be very concerned if it was anything else, considering neither of us are straight.
Yep, well, there's that. So, there's usually bad folk here. Which is why I'm being a little more ginger. in my approach. But they're usually not on the main roadway, at least not to begin with. So we'll wiggle our way around and see if we can find someone. There's also a weird thing in here. So if we go in the back here, oh, Mystic Searcher, cool. Let's go and chat to them. There's also this ancient elden sculpture. There is a mechanism in there which we can unload, but I don't know what it does, because every time I've unloaded it, nothing's happened. So I don't know if it's a bug, or if it's...
It's a fake trick.
It's probably a fake trick. But I'm gonna fuss it anyway. Alright, they just give me experience, that's fine. Oh, thank. That's fine. No, it's fine. Thank you, beautiful wife.
You're very welcome, lovely husband.
With enough mechanical skill, this could be unloaded. Is this my... It is my mechanic's hat. Let's put my mechanic's hat on. And we'll take off our armor momentarily while we attempt to remove the mechanical device from this monstrosity. Come on. This game can be a little slow.
But it's so beautiful.
It is so pretty. It is, without a doubt, the prettiest game I've ever played, I think. There are some valid complaints about things not necessarily working. Ooh, come on. But it is in beta still, so I would expect that some of the things don't work first time. Alright, so there's some text there that is supposed to stay up on the screen and doesn't. And I think, yeah, the mechanism's been unloaded. And I think, yeah, it's still not working. So whatever that is, there's supposed to be something that happens there. I'm supposed to, I don't know, do that and then have access to another area or get some information about something. But it is not clear. It is not because I have dyslexia in game. And in real life. Yes, that's one of the things about this game that I absolutely love, is you can choose as one of your flaws to have dyslexia in the game. And that's hilarious to me. Because someone with dyslexia, it's interesting to see... Ooh. There are 2 bandity type people. Just wandering their way along. Do you have a wolf with you? You do not. I'm gonna wander this way. Okay, they don't seem to have noticed me. Good. Good. Hanging out in the dangerous end of town because I'm trying to find a particular thing to fight. But that particular thing is not all of the dangerous things that are currently here. It's very frustrating. I need to rest. I'm probably gonna set up that fireplace. Let's work on the alt here. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, so it's interesting to see their take on dyslexia. Sorry, brain did a brain. So, for example, what is a good one in here? Nope. There we go. Hey. Things happened in the background. I don't know if you can read this very well. Probably not, based on how low quality my my stream is. But my character in the game has dyslexia because I have given it a negative trait. You need to give them 2 positive traits and then a negative trait. And the negative trait I gave my character was dyslexia. It doesn't do anything in the game except it makes the text that the character would be reading or that I interact with seem like it has dyslexia. Yeah. So you'll notice that, like, there are letters missing, or they're in the wrong spot, or they, like, mix up the order of letters and things like that. So it is actually like dyslexia. I can read this perfectly fine because I have dyslexia, so I'm used to reading like this. But it's very interesting that that's how they've decided to go with your character has dyslexia. It's just that, you know, for a regular person, they'd be like, I can't read this, what the fuck? Which is great.
I mean, I can read it.
Yeah, well, most people could sort of stumble through and try and work out what it is, but, like, if you weren't expecting it, you'd just be like, what?
Yeah, that's fair.
And when I first loaded it up, I forgot that I had selected dyslexia as my fault, like my trait flaw or whatever. And I was just like, oh, is this just really badly translated? I thought the people who made it were English speaking. And then as I was going through, I was like, wait a minute, I know what this is. But yes, it is very cool. It's interesting that that's a negative trait, but I can entirely see why.
I mean, it's something benign that ever so slightly makes it difficult. It's a great real-life negative trait.
Absolutely. I am currently a goat. You can see here. Hey, look, I'm a goat. I played with this altar, and now I am a goat.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So being a goat, I can slip past these evil folk. But I need to rest first. I am tired. So instead, I'm going to wait for them to walk past, and then we're going to have a rest by this fire. And hope that that doesn't attract their attention, which it's definitely going to. But yeah, this game has lots of interesting little mechanical devices in it that are not like other games in lots of ways. Like, this game is pretty far from most other games, which is awesome. Alright, while I am resting here, I should probably eat something, so I'm going to have some bread made with care. A morsel of food which will strengthen the body and lighten the spirit. Nom, 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 nom. When you see those colorblind examples, this is what perfect recognition sees, this is what red-green colorblind people see. For a second you think, oh, it's the same, and then, yeah. It's exactly that. Yeah, to begin with, you're just like, oh, I didn't even realize there was a problem. And then as you sort of like keep interacting with it, you're like, oh, there is a problem there. And then after a minute, you're like, oh no, they're just representing what I experience on a daily basis. And representation is important, so it's like, it's nice to have someone recognize that this is a problem that people face, and specifically the way they face it. Like showing other people as well that, like, this is specifically how it affects people, which is pretty awesome. So there is another bandit camp there. We're looking for a ketum, which is I believe it's a ketum that we're looking for. It's a spirit, a meizu it's called, is the particular one we're looking for. And this particular spirit is very, very dangerous. And is probably going to kill us. We're also looking for a wolf to fight, and a shade. The shade is super easy, the wolf is intermediate, and the meizu is trouble. So we're gonna see what happens. But much of this game is wandering around and exploring things and just seeing what you can see. Which is what I enjoy about the game. So we're going to go see Reza at the moment. She is probably chilling over here. I don't think there's much I can do at the moment because I don't have the materials to remove my curse. And until I've removed my curse, she won't talk to me about anything else, so I can't trade with her. Giant tree! That giant walking tree is her bodyguard. Yeah, okay, so I need a curse stone, which I get from defeating the Mezu, the evil spirit thing. A willow nut, which I find in the next area. A wolf's tooth, which I need to kill a wolf for. And a shade resin, which I need to kill a shade for. Yeah. I was sort of hoping by miracle that she'd just forget that I have a curse and let me trade with her. But that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna continue wandering through. Oh, more bandits. Damn. Right in the road there. Alright, we're gonna do a wide berth around these guys. I'm gonna put back on my armor. Because we're now in a pretty dangerous place. Is that all the things I need? Yeah. I'm gonna keep looking for a wolf. Or a spirit or something to fight. I still have extra force for a little bit, so I would hopefully like to find them soon. Because the quicker I find them, the quicker I can sort of successfully do this fight, I guess. The longer it goes on, the less likely I am to defeat them, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure they turn up at night, and it is very clearly daytime here. There is a day-night cycle. I don't know what the time frame is on it, but I know it's a couple of hours at least. So I don't know if we're going to have the time. Hey, a deer. Let's talk to a deer. The uncanny deer says, "What have we here?"
The uncanny deer.
A dandelion hunting not a deer upside down some of the world as clouds of storms themselves unfurl?
That's just all kinds of Fey red flags right there.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's the deer, not a deer, and uncanny deer, totally a deer trying to say?
Watch out. And, like, yeah, totally. Probably should watch out. That's enough grass for you, my dear. Yes, that's it. No more smoking the grass. I might wade my way across there in a little bit, but we're going to just swing around this way. That's one of the reasons I love this game. Just random what the fuck. And then there'll be like some weird storyline around that. It'll probably be that that's a mystic or something that's transformed themselves into a deer temporarily. And I need to go and tell someone else that they were a deer. or there'll be some storyline of like how to meet them when they're in human form, and then gain some insight into something. But none of the storylines are linear or very clearly defined, so you kind of just have to stumble upon shit like that and be like, oh, I'm going to explore why the fuck that just happened. Which I think is fun. I don't need any of that right now. Oh, I know what I should do. If I am wandering around here, do I have my my spirit dog? I've got both my spirit dog and my spirit deer. Let's have a puppy to walk around with us. So I have done a not spell there, and I have summoned a puppy, which will turn up hopefully momentarily. There's my spirit puppy. I feel gypped. Mildly confused. That should have worked. I'm just gonna park myself over here and we'll try again. Oh, there's someone. A skulking bandit. And a skulking bandit. Let's try it again. Nope, no spirit puppy for me. That's sad. I don't know why that is doing that. I'll try the deer one once we get to the pavilion, which is our next destination. And we're not far off. Oh, there is a lot going on. Oh, the night market's on. Yes! Night markets! So, this is a special event that happens once a week in-game. All of these random folk. Ooh, and there's bandits in the night markets. Time for some cheap noodles. That's it. Bandit mask.
You are?
Ah, they're all bandits.
That witless
Interesting.
at your side.
Oh, that is way too much money. That's just stupid. That can't be right.
Just in case you didn't
Oh, Lizzie Bell, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check.
You're welcome to hydrate with tea if you prefer. That was mostly a reminder that you have tea.
Oh, I've been sipping it.
Hello, Cog.
Hey, Cognitive Bard, thank you very much for the posture check. Sorry, I thought that was Lizzie Bell's.
No. Only one of them was me.
This ridiculous bandit wants, what is that? 11,000 trade value for this item. And they don't value my stuff particularly highly. That's annoying. Being fleeced, guys. I like these are all fake. Fake gloves. Fake rings. Oh, I can get reed hearts. Smoke cylinder. I want all of these, I think. Do I have reed hearts already, though? That is the question. Sense background. Spot injury. Reed strengths. Affinity for water. No. Alright, so I need all the things that they're selling. It's a good thing I have a lot of things that are worth a lot. Cool. Alright, reed hearts. Reed strengths. And smoke cylinder. Should have a spirit puppy. I do have a spirit puppy! It's there! It suddenly appeared. It's hard to see. Won't move. There it is. It's just almost invisible. Sat behind me. Alright, so I can get reed hearts. I can get cobalt guys for free. So we'll add those to our list. And really, we probably want smoke cylinder over something else. Probably over ardent lantern. Yes, because we carry our own lantern around, so that doesn't matter. And this will be helpful, because it means we can move around unseen. Let's talk to the lawbender. And bandit.
You are? You are?
So I want to fight just one of these wolves, but I can't, because if I aggro anything in here, all of these people will fight me. But I specifically need to fight one of these wolves. It's daunting me, damn it. I also want to purchase the thing from this trader, which is very annoying because they want so ridiculously much for it. This armor as well is the best in the game, or one of the best in the game. Technically there is an aggro distance. So when I fought that other guy, the insecure bandit, there was a red ring that appeared around me. Technically, with things within that ring are supposed to fight me, but I have noticed that even if there are enemies outside of that ring, if they're part of a group, they will all band together, essentially. So even if I get one of them, if they're associated with others within that group, that whole group will aggro on me. Yeah, which is not the best. Alright, let's... This is kind of stupid, but let's see. I want to cancel this trade. I want to see if I have... I should have a vial somewhere of, like... You trade better. In my billions of pockets. Because I don't believe I have. Nope, not that one. Do I not have that? I was sure I had that. No. No. Okay. The ring can go back in here because we don't need it right now. Booger. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Awesome. Alright, take this out of the pocket. Then we want to... is there anything else that I have before I do that? That improves my trade modifier. There should be... Sorry, I know this is not particularly the most interesting thing of me rambling as I run through my bag. I'm basically trying to improve my trade modifier. So the things I equip can help me with that. And then additionally there's other, like, potions and things that I can drink. And do any of these lower? No. Cool. Okay. Nope, I think we just have to go with what we've got. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to drink the thing, and then we're going to try. So currently, they're asking, because we actually want both of these things, but they're asking currently 11,000 trade value for something that is worth 3,700. So 3,000. So it's a pretty significant jump. But we want it because it means we will be able to trade better in future. So we're going to add to our own trade value using the flower mark. So for the next 400 seconds we have better trade.
That whip is at your side.
And that has done nothing. Why has that done nothing? Has my trade value gone up? Slightly. Yes, okay, so it just makes my stuff better. It doesn't bring their stuff down. Guess that kind of makes sense. Alright, so we're going to sell a bunch of shit to them. I want to put my expensive stuff out of my bags. File of Undying Spirit. Nope. That's the same pocket. Fresh salmon. Jade eyes. Chunk of jade, which we don't need. Keep the ferry pass. That's the same pocket. Cool. That's my knots, so those are useless. Bell metal, which we can give away. And that's that. Alright, so we're going to trade as much of this as we possibly can to try and get the money we need. Alright, so bell metal. I'm going to trade all of that. The jade, the carbon, the cinnabar, the cog. Yeah, cog. The deepwater tuna. All the jade eye fish. All the prize halibut. All the stray salmon. Hey, we're going to be able to do this, guys. That's super exciting. Oh. You're gonna bet. Hey, we got the merchant's ring. That's exciting. What happens at the night markets stays at the night markets. Exactly. Hey, thank you, Tup, for the follow. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you, Rakahakuke.
For not being able to see the art that you're not making.
You can't see the art. The art is currently not here. But I'll chuck something up. Here you go. Here's an angel. Enjoy the angel. Actually, why don't we just chuck us on an art screen for a moment? And there we go. Angel. Jump back to Book of Travels. Hey. You're the best.
You're the best. Good night. Good night, stream.
Yeah, boss bar. Our stream boss. Actually, let's see who is currently our stream boss. If it'll come back up.
Here, relax.
Hey, Zeus. Zeus is our current stream boss, and they are almost knocked out. So the more you interact with the channel, the more funky things happen. Second. No, it's just whoever happened to be in the chat at the time doing the things. So that was the night markets, the funky night markets. Oh, biddies! Hey, thank you for the biddies. Kaiju, you're the best. Oh, little corgi biddies as well. I think that deserves some bee swarms in the chat. There we go. Oh, streaming is weird. Anyway. So yeah, Kaiju, you are now the stream boss. So enjoy that. If you do random things in the chat, following, subscribing, giving biddies, things like that, you will regenerate your health. The bees are so good. I love the bees. And if other people do things, then they you rule with an iron fist. I love it. And if other people do things, they'll knock you down a peg. So we'll have some good fun with that for a while. It's good when it's a regular who's one of our stream bosses, because they actually care about being the stream boss. I've noticed a couple of people who ended up stream bosses by accident, just, you know, following or subscribing at an opportune time, and they don't really invest too much energy into it, but that's fine. It's not for everybody. But I am pro ruling with Iron Fish. Have we lost our puppy? Yeah, let's get our puppy back. So, for those who don't know, who have just come in, we are playing Book of Travels. Book of Travels is a, I'll get this right, a TMO RPG. A tiny multiplayer online role-playing game. And it's essentially like a role-play engine-ish / game. Server size of 7 people at once, so very, very small. And you... Ooh, desperate runaway, we don't want to fight them. Because they won't have any money to give us, so there's no point. Yeah, so it's sort of like a storytelling engine in that there's a lot of stories in here. But none of them are linear. You don't go from one to the other. You don't specifically sort of work your way through a particular storyline. Instead, you find a storyline that's interesting to you, and then work your way through that. There's no clear objectives. There's no objective screen. There's no like linear gameplay mechanic except for the first sort of quest line. But everything is driven by player roleplay and interaction, and then the NPC characters that you interact with. They all have their own story arc, their little story line, but you can jump in at any point. You don't have to jump in at the start or at the end. You can pick up the item that they want before even getting there. So we're going to talk to this cattle thief. Keep your hands off what is ours, wanderer. The gang will eat like high barons once we get our catch to camp. And now he's running away from me, leaving the cattle behind. Oh, he's scared of my dog. That's one of the weirdest mechanics in this game. I don't really understand why. I get that, like, the not magic is supposed to be, like, powerful and scary kind of thing. But this little spirit puppy that I have next to me, this little white dog here, it's just a traveling companion. It doesn't do anything other than that. Like, it doesn't give me extra, you know, ability or whatever. But all of the NPCs seem to be scared of it. Or most of the NPCs seem to be scared of it. And I would just find that entertaining. Here's a problem. So, this cattle thief that is now scared, or was scared, I need to fight that spirit, and it's now run with all the other spirits. Damn. I might need to dismiss my dog, but I just summoned it. Alright, I don't want to fight this guy. What I want to fight is these spirits over here. Okay, they're running away from my dog, so I'm going to have to... Bye-bye, puppy. You are loved. That's sad. Now I feel sad. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Finally faded. So I want to fight this spirit. Come back. I'm going to chase it down. So that I can fight it. Boop. No, not you as well, for fuck's sake. So now I'm going to fight with 2 people, even though I was actually supposed to be fighting one of them. I cannot summon the pup mid-fight, but that would be funny. My ward is very, very low. I need to not die here. Oh, this sucks. Why am I fighting 2 at once? This is stupid. Alright, so we've beaten one of them. The mechanic, the fight mechanic in this is not the best, I'll be honest. I am not as much of a fan of the combat in this because it is not super clear. So basically what's happening is I'm using my force, which is my attack power, to try and knock down their ward, and they're doing the same to me. It's based on initiative, and all I have is this attack. There we go. Okay, I have not died. Thank fuck. Oh, am I still fighting something? Oh, no, don't go over there. Don't go and attack something else. There's nothing else to attack. Go back. Oh. I don't want to flee. Yeah, just end the combat, please. So I don't want to flee because if I flee, it transport me to another location. And I just spent the time and effort defeating these 2 things. So I don't actually want to be stuck in this. Yeah. I can't move myself over there. And I am attacking an invisible foe who is not attacking me. Like I said, this game is in beta. Super pretty game, but not always working as best as it otherwise could. Okay, I can't open any of the things, so I'm just going to have to flee. Right, click for details. Nope. Nope. Alright, press the flee button. Damn it. That was what I was hoping would not happen. Alright, so we have appeared in a random place in this area. I am tired and burdened, but I shouldn't be damaged. And we are down here. My confidence is burdened. Okay, that's fine. We were just over here, I think. Who are you two? A mystic and a hunter. Let's talk to the mystic. Oh, they're doing a not spell. Requires solitude to concentrate. Don't want to hurt anyone except myself, so if you'll excuse me.
Take nothing for granted.
And they're just warning me about things in the area, that's fine. Alright, so. It is a damn shame, because I specifically needed to kill one of those shades to help me lift the curse. It was one of the items I need to get from a dead shade. Where was it? Where were we fighting them? Down here somewhere? If we can find... Yes! Yes! They're still there! Thank fuck! This is what I was hoping for. That they would both still be there. Because it means I can pick this up and I get ugly heirloom urn and shade resin. Shade resin is what we need. So we need 1 shade resin. Oh, it's a fish urn. That's pretty adorable. Cool. And then this random guy who fought us, that doesn't matter apparently, because they don't have anything, which is disappointing. Alright. Well, we survived a fight. That was good fun. Yeah, I don't like the way combat is done at the moment in this game, because it is not super clear and super well defined. It's turn-based initiative, but the turn is based on how quickly you can fight, essentially, and that's based on your speed minus your burden, or your speed against your burden. My burden is super high at 15 because I am cursed. But I need to fight things to remove the curse. My ward is pretty high, so my armor points basically, and my force points. When you... Oh, this doesn't look like there's anything around, so I think this is probably pretty safe. That red dotted area is the battle area. I'm going to aggro anything that's in that area. I pull my sword out. I then have an initiative bar, which starts to load up. And then after that, this little circle here then loads a sort of a percentage meter, and that percentage meter is the chance to hit. As that goes up, the higher chance to hit. But they're doing, all your enemies, every single one of your enemies is doing the exact same thing at the same time. Some of them will strike early, some of them will strike later. If they hit you, they do their force in damage to your ward, and once your ward hits 0, you lose a life point, a hit point, and you get transported somewhere else. You can also lose items if you die at random from your inventory, and that is super annoying. So we don't want to do that. The combat system is currently a little messy, and it seems that things aggro like beyond the range they're supposed to be able to aggro, or like you can't pick particular targets, you can't aggro certain things, you just go into an aggressive stance and then anything nearby is like, right, yeah, let's fight. Which means that you can be ganged up on pretty hard, and because of the way the combat system works, there's not a huge chance for you to survive lots of things attacking you at once, even if they're all low damage or low energy. How heavy is this stone to move, do we reckon? Not very. We could do that. So one of these is going to, I believe, drop my strength. No. Probably this. Nope. No? Huh, okay. Anyway, we've got some strength-based things, so we can put that on. Play ring. Nope. So we have a headpiece that we can equip. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we just ate some mushrooms. Tasty, tasty. That bag is supposed to have stuff in it. That's a little worrying. Alright, let's bring this out. So we've got physicality +1. Physicality +1. And we should have a ring somewhere. Where is our ring? There is our ring. There. Alright, so that should give us +3 to physicality, which means we should now be able to lift this rock up all on our lonesome. These are endeavors. These are things that you can't do on your own or can't do without the assistance of other people. So this stone appears to be covered in something. Only with brute strength can it be turned over. So we're going to use our strength. We had 0 strength before, and we now have +3. Or at least we should. I believe I have -1 based on my my race and my class. So I chose to be a mystic, and that means that I am less strong in game. There we go. Yep, easily lifted up. And then we get something. Some carbon and a clay whistle. I'm annoyed that I can't use the instruments that I pick up on the roadway. Won't let me equip them. Anyway, let's put our things that we usually like to wear back on. Do I have the whistle ability? I do. Apparently I'm not allowed to go anywhere. Let's just rest here for a second then. I am no longer tired. That's good. I am very comfortable. I found the perfect spot to retire, and let's be honest, a nice open field surrounded by flowers, that is the best place to retire. It is not very protected from enemies, but it is also very comfortable. Actually, this isn't a bad place to end up, I think. I'm gonna have a look at what we're doing for my Drawtober and see if that's something I want to do on stream. Probably is, but we'll have a look. Faye! Well, that's just super fitting. Alright, so the prompt for today is Faye. So clearly we're going to have to draw that ridiculous Faye deer that we encountered. And we'll have them, I don't know, talking to my character or talking to something. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to take a couple of screenshots, I think. Boop. And then walking the other way. Like that. And then boop. Screenshot. Screenshot. Cool. Let's make a little fire. And then we'll put our character down to rest for the evening. While I set up to do an art stream. sit down there. Cool. While I set up to do an art stream, I'm just going to chuck us onto probably the Be Right Back screen. And you can just listen to the lovely sounds of the Book of Travels until I'm back. So, don't go anywhere. We're just about to do art, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it.
All right. Art things. Oop. Camera. There we go. Let's organize this. Need a good ridiculous riddle for the deer. Plane leaves New York facing northwest at 500 kilometers per hour. A hovercraft speeds south from Tokyo at 200 knots per hour. The capital of Iceland is Reykjavik. What is Spider-Man's favorite kind of potato? Yes. Sure. I'm confused, so we must all be confused. Just to go over some stuff that we missed. Some of this we did on stream, some of this we did not. Actually, I'm going to use my tattoo box rather than... Yeah, that might be too big of a caption. We'll shorten some ridiculousness and we'll figure it out. But I like the idea. I like the idea of some ridiculous story. So that's the one we did. We did frog. I don't think we did that on stream, but we had our little frog prints. We had our islands, which are now coloured, and I do think turned out very well. Then we've got our lady beetles. I don't think we did this one on stream, but they turned out quite nicely. Then we have our glide, which was our dragon taking over the Viking town. That still needs to be coloured. We've not done that yet. We did our jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. That one was good fun. This one we also didn't do on stream, unfortunately. Over the weekend I did a whole bunch that... so I've been doing them every single day, but I still haven't been... I haven't been streaming every single day, and I apologise, but them's the breaks. Life gets in the way. Thank you, Kaiju. I have been posting all of this to the Instagrams, so if you want to check out my work, that is where most of it is. This was another one that we did, and then... was this yesterday's one? No, that was yesterday's one. Then we did the ghost one, which was pretty adorable. That was Sunday. And then Mondays, which was yesterday, for those who don't know what day it is, based on Book of Travels. Surprise, surprise, because most of them have been thus far. And using their same sort of art style. This was yesterday's one. I was going to do it on stream, but I just couldn't gather the spoons together. I hadn't done the dishes. So I sort of put something together, but yeah. So that's what we did yesterday. And we're gonna do another one. It's gonna be pretty low energy again. So I don't know, something like this maybe. But hopefully not as much time as I spent on that one, because I think I spent like an hour and a half on that. And we don't really have an hour to spend on this one. So we're gonna do a smaller piece. We're just gonna do that deer and then my character, I think. So let's just rough out. Sort of my character being like, what the fuck's going on? And then we'll have the ridiculous deer. Might need to do that a little bit bigger. Let's rub that out and start again. So we're unhappy with it. Apologize if the camera starts to freak out and start seizuring. It gets confused and doesn't know which way is up sometimes. What am I caught on? Nothing. Q. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, a bit tired now. The day has caught up to me. So, in pictures, I should have some screenshots. Saved pictures? No. Camera roll? No. Nothing. Is it in documents? Scan documents? Nope. Nope. Oh, I think I was supposed to press function to get the screenshot thing. I was just pressing insert. Let's quickly open Paint then and see if we actually did get anything from that. Because I don't think we did. Nope. That's annoying. My print screen button isn't a print screen button. It's shared with something else on this laptop. Well, not laptop, keyboard. Which is frustrating. All right, so we don't have those screenshots to look at. Huh. Alright, we're just gonna have to do it from memory, from mind, which we can do. It's just more effort, but we wanna make it a little bigger. And then a deer. I'm going to get a picture of deer up on here. Deer. Just so I can get the correct proportions of things. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Let's boop. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I know you can't see that very well, but like, here is my figure here. So, head, arm down with the staff, one leg sort of propped, and then the other one crouched. And then like holding out a hand to offer or feed something, and then the deer here. I might redo that deer slightly. I'm not sure I'm fully happy with it, but that's sort of the general structure of what we've got going. And then we'll do some like little leafy, planty stuff in the background. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm fully happy with with like these legs. That might be it. There, just make them a little bit longer, a little bit more defined. Because I sort of want it to like almost be like it's curved around. I don't just want to do it like a straight on side thing. Was basically my thinking there. And then that's like straight down. And then we'll do, yeah, like a point. Like dogs. You know how dogs point? And then perked up ears, because it's curious about us. And then they've got like these long sweeping noses, and then it comes to like a quite fine point before sort of jowling out at the bottom here. There we go. And then an eye in the middle. And then they've sort of got this little like funky nose thing going on here. And then there'll be like a little speech bubble up here, which will be like whatever ridiculous bullshit we decide to put in there. I haven't worked out what that's gonna be yet, but we'll figure it out. I like that. I think that works. I think that works. I think we're happy with that. I'm gonna start from this side just because some of this is gonna get a little messy. One of the issues I have with working. How do I want to do this? Oh, speaking of how do you want to do this, ladies and gentlemen, campaign 3 of Critical Role is now well underway. It is taking place in Marquette, which is exciting to explore that part of the world a little more. I have not watched it, so preferably no spoilers, though if it's just for the first episode or two, I'm not too fussed. Oh, that is a very long arm. I may have overdone that slightly. That's right, we'll just bring the head down. Okay, so new head is here, nope, there. Rather than all the way up there. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Neck there. Down like that. That's slightly more realistic proportions. Hey, I'm a professional artist and stuff. I can proportion properly. This is just going to be rough. This is not going to be super pretty. Anyway, yeah, so Critical Role, for those who don't know, group of voice actors get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. They've been playing for the last 8 years, question mark. They've gone through 2 full campaigns so far. They started playing the first campaign just on their own in the privates. And then developed the game for commercial consumption, and in doing so, sort of opened up the opened up the D&D worlds to quite a lot of people who previously had not experienced it. Hey, how you doing, Lucky Donax? Hope you are having a awesome day. Thank you for joining our stream. I have lurked you a couple of times, but I don't know if you know a whole lot about who I am. I can give you the full spiel if you like, or if you already know all there is to know about me, then feel free to let me know. Lucky or Donna? Okay. Both of those are fine. Yeah, I think we've raided into you once or twice. Followed through a friend. Awesome. Well, seeing as you haven't met me, there's a little spiel about me. I'm a variety streamer. I play a whole bunch of games with some awesome streamers. I also do gameplays by myself. I do art stuff. We do a whole bunch of random stuff on this channel. Today we were playing Book of Travels, which is a fun, very, very beautiful indie game. And then at the moment we're just doing our Drawtober stuff, which is an art challenge in which we do 31 artworks in 31 days. So every single day I am doing an artwork based on a prompt. Today's prompt is Fae. And based on the game we just played, we are doing a little joke from that. So we can explain as we go along. But basically, my character was interacting with this ridiculous deer thing, but it was very clearly not a deer, because it was talking to us. And so we thought that was weird, so we were going to represent that in an artwork. All the pictures I'm seeing... Have I done them? Yes. I have done all the artworks that are in the channel here. All of the ones... Where is it? There we go. All the ones directly above there, and all the ones that we're currently doing right now. I also did the stream overlay and most of the stuff on my channel. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Always nice to get the compliments about our work. The use of weapons. You tried pointing out to that deer that it was talking, and it was like, "Don't be silly, deer can't speak," and walked away. Yes. That actually might be a pretty decent quote to go on the box. Like that one. "Don't be silly, deer can't speak." Oh, that chuckled me. Yeah, so we do a lot of art on the channel. We are planning to do even more art on the channel in future. So if you enjoy art streams, please do stick around. If you would like to check out my Instagram, there is the link right there. You'll notice all of our recent Drawtober stuff is up there. Also my Tattober stuff, which is another art challenge, but all around tattoo. So I've been doing tattoo works on silicone skin. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can check that out as well. So this is sort of... Oh, actually, we don't have any music playing, do we? That's silly. Come on, artist. You can do a bit better than that. Come on. Nope. Spotify doesn't want to wake up, apparently. Thinking. Alright, let's close it and reopen it. And see if that... Hey, bee swarm! So many bees! Spotify is not responding. Well, of course it's not. When I want it to respond, why would it respond? Spotify. And the task and the resource dump. Open Spotify. You're gonna head to bed. Thanks, Kaiju. Much appreciated. There we go. We got music. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining our stream. Much appreciated. Kaiju is the current raid boss, the stream boss. So if you want to knock him down a couple of pegs, you'll have to do some funky things on the channel. I am working my way to being a tattoo artist. I currently do not tattoo people. I only tattoo... well, technically I tattoo myself occasionally, but I do that under very specific circumstances. But I currently... I am currently looking for a tattoo apprenticeship so that I can work my way towards tattooing people one day. But I want to do it legit, so I will not be doing that until I have my license and all the various things that go with that. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So I wouldn't necessarily call myself a tattooist at the moment, but I will be working my way towards that. And as you can see, I have some training and background. You're a clean canvas. That's rare these days. I am not a clean canvas. I have quite a few tattoos. I'm very happy about all of them, actually. None of them are bad. I like all my tattoos. Tattooing people are pretty cool. Most Isley's where it's at. Yeah, absolutely. We love the sand people as well. You don't like needles. Okay. Makes sense. There is our Discord, ladies and gentlefolk. That is the Discord for our whole little streaming community. So if you are particularly keen and want to join us, you are welcome to join up to that Discord. We post art stuff, we talk about games and ridiculous stuff. On Fridays we do drinks nights and talk shit. So if you want to join up, feel free to do so. We have a whole bunch of different art streamers there. Some art streamers, some gaming streamers, some variety streamers. Just a little bit of everything, which is good. It's a nice little community there. If you are keen to join, there is my Instagram once again. Thank you, Streambot, Streamlabs. Stream the streams. Yeah. So, as I was saying before, Critical Role, the awesome nerdy group that they are, have just started campaign 3 of their Dungeons and Dragons sort of adventures, all in their homebrew setting, which is super exciting for me because I fucking love those guys. Oh, by the way, this is an 18+ stream, or at very least a mature stream. At the moment, it's probably just a mature stream, but I swear I occasionally say inappropriate things. So, you know, be mindful that is the case. But also the regular rules of things apply. So no harassment, no hate speech, no shitty, etc. I don't know. 30 plus, no worries. Yeah, me too. But it's good to occasionally have that spiel, just in case, because we occasionally get some people in here who are interested in, because we occasionally play Minecraft and stuff, or Valheim, and that brings in some younger kiddies who wanna check out the stream, and I have to remind them that, hey, this is a mature stream, and you actually probably shouldn't be watching it, just because I don't want to have to like go through and ban folk. You're buying Minecraft. Awesome. Which version of Minecraft are you going to be getting? Are you getting Bedrock or are you getting Java? This stream is slightly ADHD. I myself am dyslexic, amongst some other things. So we're going to be jumping back and forth on tangents and all sorts. The one for Switch. That's probably Bedrock, I would think. But I'm not sure entirely. I ask because you know some folk in our little stream community. And we have a realm. We have a world that you can log into and interact with, like at any point in time. You don't have to have anybody else on, and you can add a whole bunch of stuff too. If you were keen, and you have the right version, you could join us in playing some of that if you wanted, from one streamer to another. But if it is not the right version, if it is Java-based as opposed to Bedrock, which I have no idea why it would be, but you know, there's always a question there, that you wouldn't be able to play. You'd be learning. That's fine. No problem. Everybody learns sometimes. And we would be happy to assist in that learning if you needed it. Our little stream community has lots of different sorts of people who join us in it. Some people play to win. Some of us play to create things. Some of us play to roleplay. Some of us play to, whatever. Just fuck around. Your 8-year-old son said he would teach you. Perfect. Yes, young people these days are absolutely the people to go to for Minecraft assistance. Did you know there is Minecraft Education Edition? It is usually free with schooling platforms. If they log in with their school email addresses, they can log on for free and use Minecraft for free. In certain schools, it is also used within a classroom setting to teach. I have used it to teach in the past. I am a high school teacher. So Minecraft has sort of worked its way pretty well into the various different youth zeitgeists. And it is currently used as an educational platform. It's used to teach. I am an art teacher. Yes, art and religion are my two subject areas. But yeah, it's used to teach maths. It's used to teach science. It's used to teach. What else did they teach with it? I taught tech with it. You hate your art teacher. Oh no! What was wrong with your art teacher? I hated my art teacher when I was younger. Not all of them, but one of them in particular. Ironically, and I've told this story on the stream before, but I became a teacher out of spite, because I disliked my teacher so much that I was like, I will become a teacher to make sure that whoever has an art class will not have to go through having that shitty of a teacher. She lost all your work and you got a C+ instead of a B. That's rough. So it was entirely their fault, and yet they still tried to claim that it was yours and marked you down for that? That's particularly shitty. I am sorry you interacted with someone like that. But unfortunately, that does happen in the teaching world. Not everybody is as good at the things as they're supposed to be. How is that way? Sorry, I'm just angling my hand so that I can work out how to draw the hand. Hands are difficult. So there we go. We're trying to, and then we're gonna have like a little bun thing here. There we go. All your coursework from the start or year 10 till the end of year 11. That is a lot of work for them to lose, and kind of insane. So, background to me, the teacher that I particularly didn't like would intentionally throw away, deface or destroy or like paint over students' work for their HSC, which is basically the last year of your schooling. It's what you do right before you go into university. What you do for the HSC essentially gives you the marks that you use to prove to a university that you're good enough to get in. She would alter people's works without their permission, and essentially sort of, because she wasn't particularly good as an artist, she wasn't technically skilled. That's not why she became an art teacher. And so she sort of like would wreck students' work, and then be like, no, it's fine. And so she ended up doing that to mine. And I don't think necessarily I would have gotten a different mark. Might have, but that them's the breaks. So I do have some experience with sort of teachers losing fairly significant things. I threw a table at her, lifted a full, like, long table and just threw it across the room at her because that's how angry I was, which you had no work to speak of. That is crazy. I at least had my work there that I could try to salvage, but there were sizable chunks of it that were very different, all gone altogether. So that's a thing. Remarkably well-endowed harpoonist? Are you suggesting that this is their penis? I am confused. But fair. You can read it however you wish to read it. This artwork of mine. What time is it? Oh, one of the images in the top right. Right. I'll have to see when it comes around again. I'll keep half an eye out, and I'll see if I can pick out which one it is. That's funny. Yeah, the ones up there are just works from randomly from my portfolio. how is this head? Sort of bump forward and then down. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the pinup. It's the harpoon fisher. That one. That one. Yes, she is particularly well endowed. That was the one. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That was actually a commission from someone who wanted that artwork on their kayak. And they had some very specific. Oh, you missed it because of the ad. Okay, I'll point it out when it comes back. I'll point it out when it comes back. Oh, ridiculous. Yeah, so they had some very specific requirements about what they wanted the artwork to look like of this sort of busty pin-up spearfisher to be. It was a commission. That excuse comes up in handy a lot. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I probably use it a little too liberally. But yeah, so they had requested 2. I think only one of them comes up there, but I did 2 poses. I think I have them here actually. Oh no, they're in the other book I've got. So many books. Way too many books. Anyway, so they requested these kind of like spearfishing pinups, and I had no issue with it, but it is a little out of place for my everyday work. I am planning on making okay, so there was a long-running joke that I was gonna start an OnlyFans because I don't actually enjoy teaching. I am a good teacher, but I don't enjoy doing it because of some pretty terrible and awful things that have happened over the course of my teaching career. And so there was a long-running joke that I should start an OnlyFans. And now I think I actually will, but it's only going to be used to post. It's only going to be used to post like risque art. So that kind of pin-up style art for whomever wishes to indulge. We do not discriminate ladies or gents who like ladies or gents. We will cater to all types. But yeah, so that's a thing that I'm currently setting up at the moment. It's apparently a lot harder than I thought it would be to set up an OnlyFans. Who knew? The bee is cute. Yeah, I love the bee. We do have some bee emotes because my lovely Lizzie Bell is a swarm of bees. She's screaming, "I'm human," from the other room. Okay, so this is sort of just like a wide do. There we go. You made emotes too? Awesome. Yeah, custom emotes made by the person I think are the best. I get if you don't have the skills for it, outsourcing a little. But if you have the time and the energy, you should definitely try and make your own, because I think it's to the benefit of the channel and to you and Like, it feels a little more personal. I like that better. But that's just me personally. As an artist, I think it's nice. I would never say everybody has to do it that way because, you know, not everybody is me. There is the harpoon lady, the spearfisher, the very well endowed spearfisher. That is not the best quality image, unfortunately. How does one become a swarm of bees? Well, you have to be born a swarm of bees, or sort of coalesce as a swarm of bees together. So like individual bees that then collect together and become a swarm, and then you find a human suit and inhabit it. And that's how you become a bee swarm in a human suit, which is what my lovely Lizzie Bell is. She's still protesting from the other room. Can you start as one bee and work your way up? Absolutely. If you start as the queen, because then you have control over the others. At least some measure of control over the others. We will get the lovely Lizzie Bell onto the stream at some point to discuss the mechanics of how to become a bee swarm and what that entails. Because I'm sure there are lots of people who would like to know this. Very, very important information. Did someone just hear buzzing? Oh, that's hilarious. Yep. There is my beautiful wife, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Lucy Bell. She is the sponsor of this stream. She is definitely human. And one day she will, along with some of the other things I do, allow me to cease teaching, which will be wonderful. And then she will sponsor this channel full time. At the moment, she just sponsors it partially. If you would like to sponsor the channel yourself, you are welcome to give me a PM or a buzz, and we can organize something. The more I say she's definitely human, the more suspicious we get. Yeah, well, you know, it's what we get paid to say, so I leave it up to you guys. Do my students know I stream? No, not currently, and sort of ideally, I would like to keep them in the dark about that. Mainly because it's an 18+ stream, and as soon as they know it's there, I know for certain that most of them are going to come along anyway, even though they're not 18+. So I would very like them to not... Yeah. I talk about some fairly inappropriate things. I talk about, you know, shit-talking school. Usually it's past schools I've worked at rather than current schools. Just to make sure that, you know, I'm not shitting where I eat. But also, I try and make sure that, like, none of the stories have identifying features or names or things like that. But if students were in the stream, they would be able to work it out, and that's not great. Your family don't know you stream. Wow, that's impressive. Lizzie is doing a wiggle dance. Some kind of translation app. Well, every time we mention that we are married, we do some pretty happy wiggles. So there's that. We communicate with each other by dancing. So, you know, I'll leave this information where it may, and you can work out from there. Camera, wake back up. There we go. Hey, thank you for the hydrate, Donna. Your phone is about to die. Oh no! Well, if you suddenly disappear, thank you so much for joining the stream. Super appreciate it. You are welcome back anytime. Additionally, if you would like to see any particular sort of content, we do have a suggestion box down in the abouts below. You're also welcome to PM anytime, or you can come onto the Discord. You're going to have to lurk while it charges. All good. We're probably not going to be on for too much longer. We're almost finished. Here, we're just going to do a black and white, and I'm going to color it later, I think. So I'll just rub some of this out to clean up some of the edges. And then I'll show you guys where we're up to. And then we're probably going to raid into someone else. Hopefully someone who's doing Stream Inc. At the moment, which is another version of the Drawtober sort of idea. I will be raiding out, yes, very shortly, very shortly. So I'm just going to put in the ridiculous quote at the top here, and then I think we're going to raid out. I'm going to do the background another time, because I think I've probably spent about enough time on this one. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. So this is our lovely artwork at the moment. We've got me, and we've got the ridiculous deer. Deer in quotation marks. And then we're going to put something up here, which is probably going to be what the use of weapons said said earlier. Where was it? Don't be silly, deer can't speak. That is exactly what we're writing down. I love that. Alright. Don't be silly. Deer can't speak from the deer. It doesn't quite fit. Ah! Alright. We can move this back slightly. And we'll center that at the top. This is why you do it in pencil first rather than drawing in ink. So we'll center this here. Don't be silly. Deer can't speak. You've been doing your whole life in pencil, you'll start fixing mistakes any day now. Yeah. That old joke, I don't know how old it is, but it's been around for a little while since I've been alive, of life is a game, it's an RPG, and we all maxed out the wrong stats. I feel that to my core on quite a few days. Because, yeah, maxed out the wrong stats for quite a few things. And then learnt afterwards that, hey, actually, there's a stat block and some traits and some skills that I really want to invest some time in. I have now clearly invested the time. But yeah, went down the wrong skill tree for sure. Pretty early on there. And luckily I didn't get too far. What has it been? 9 years worth of teaching to work out. Probably sort of 2 years in that I definitely didn't want to be in teaching, but still stayed there because I am a fool. One of your artworks they lost was a sword with a snake curling up it. One of your favorite pieces. You should remake it. If it's your favorite piece, you should try and remake that. I have lost some of my favorite pieces in the past. and I have tried to recreate them to varying degrees of success. You tried. Did it just not turn out the way you wanted in the end? That's fair. It's tough. Recreating things. Especially as well, like, stuff that you really liked, and then are trying to recreate, is more difficult as well because of the idea of, like, the nostalgia of it. So, like, your vision of it is actually different to what it really was. So you probably see it in your mind's eye, a bit better than, you know, it actually is or was. But then also just like skill level and stuff. You end up throwing it in the bin. Oh no! That's no good. Well, hopefully one day you can recreate it and be happy with it. You work with looms. That's cool. So you do a whole bunch of like weaving stuff? My stepmom? Stepmom the right word for that? Yeah, I guess. She was already an adult when my dad remarried, so. Your photo on Google Maps just hit 1 million views. Congratulations! What's your photo of? Do you have a link to it? Yeah, my stepmom does weaving and does all these kind of like really awesome intricate things. So she would be interested to know that there are more weavers out there doing Lumi based things. You made a 30 centimeter dragon in 3D using a loom. Not with weaving loom bands. What's a loom band? We're gonna have to look this up. Loom band. Loom band. Oh, these things. Yes. Yes. I know these. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, I like rubber bands. Yeah, I really like sculpture. That's one of my favorite forms of art to work in. But also, in particular, I like sculptural forms in non-traditional materials and sort of using weird techniques. So that kind of like rubber bandy, loomy stuff is really interesting. I love that kind of stuff. I work a lot in wire. I do wire art. You want to try wood carving? You absolutely should try wood carving. Wood carving is awesome. It's got some what's it called? Learning curve. It's got some learning curve to it, but it's good. Hey, Relay, how you going? You have terrible timing, man. I'm just about to write out. But thank you so much for joining. I am doing really well. I'm quite tired, but I'm doing really well. I hope you are too. So we have just done this lovely artwork. The prompt was Faye. And we have this. We have my character from Book of Travels talking to a deer, which happened in game earlier. And we have a funny little. Don't be silly. Deer can't speak from deers. No worries. Hi and bye. You'll catch me in another stream. Yeah. Looks relaxing. You do it all. Watch on YouTube all the time. Yeah. It can be relaxing. It could also be a lot of hard work. But yeah, I enjoy woodworking. It's fun. I would absolutely advise other people to do it. Yeah, Relay, if we could... I don't know how we're going to organize for you to catch one of my streams at some point, but I'm sure you will. You'll figure it out. And I will equally catch yours. Because I don't always get a chance to, unfortunately. Anyway, so we're going to raid out now. because I'm pretty tired. Got work in the morning, and this is funny and ridiculous. So we're gonna take a picture of this. Lizzie Bell's sending me things. Just looks like TikToks, so that's okay. All right, let's take without my arm being in the photo. Shift this over ever so slightly. I am glad you enjoyed it. There we go. A bunch of photos just to see which one is the best one out of those. And then we're gonna jump to raid somebody else. So let's jump onto Twitch. Let's see who we've got to raid. So we've got James B. Barrow, who is doing art stuff. We also have Frax, who I never get to raid into because we're never playing games at the same time. Thank you, Donna, for joining us. Super appreciate it. I'm glad you joined us as well. Hopefully you can catch some more of our art streams because you know, you're an interesting person and good to, you know, trade some stories and stuff. I think we raid into James. I think that makes sense. Doing art stuff. He's doing art stuff. Let's do that. Yeah, everybody, feel free to join the Discord, the Discords, because yeah, I think this is the image. Because all the interesting things go up on there. We have our little stream notices of when we go live and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm doing the unprofessionals by focusing on trying to get this uploaded before we raid out. There is my Instagram, hey, which I'm just about to post a new thing to. We do streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday is usually some kind of game and a little bit of art. Wednesday is usually also some kind of game and a little bit of art. But for October, we are specifically doing Diablo. We're playing through Diablo with Cognitive Bard and Bluebird XX. And then Thursdays is our, like, joint streamer thing. So we usually do, like, a Minecraft or a Valheim or Borderlands or something. So at the moment we're doing Valheim. So come and join us for that. Friday night is drinks. We do shit talking and drinks on the Discords. You know Bluebird? Yeah. Bluebird's awesome. So Bluebird is part of that Discord group if you would like to join in. Discord drinks on Fridays. Saturday, Sunday is usually chill. But we also occasionally do streams and random things. We play Sea of Thieves and I play Book of Travels and we do random shit. So feel free to join for that. Sorry, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Today's date is the 26th, and the prompt was Faye. All right, that's probably prepped enough that I can now raid us into Mr. Barrow without feeling like I'm rushing. So, if you have bees that you can spam in the chat, if you are subscribed, ours look like this. Hey. We're gonna jump in and do a raid on Mr. Barrow. If you don't have bees that you can spam, just send him our love. Because we always like Mr. Barrow. We might love James. He's a great artist. He's a great, awesome person. and he super appreciates our art. So send him our love. And I send my love to all of you. This is our little raid chat, so if you want to copy and paste that, if you have access to that. We will leave with a self-care because that's super important. Make sure you look after yourselves. Make sure you have enough to eat and drink. Have a rest if you need it. And we will catch you next time. So tomorrow, Diablo, if you want to join. If you have any questions, queries, issues, suggestions, etc., 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 we have a suggestion box down below. You are welcome to PM me at any time. We have the Discord. Any of those options, you're welcome to ask for me, and I will do my best to assist you however I can. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time. Bye.